Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two live sessions. We're here to answer everybody's questions. Tonight we have our third session of boot camp, and frankly, of all four sessions of boot camp, I think this is probably the most important one because it's all about communicating, talking to people. Last night, we reviewed a simple process where you can increase your communication results with people literally by 100 times by using a LinkedIn feature that we outlined and showed to everybody. And I'm really looking forward to hearing from folks how they did. Literally, you can crush your competition. The key when you're talking to people that react and respond to anything you do, the key is to start qualifying people right from the get-go based on the contents of their profile, based on the way they answer your questions, based on their activity. Are these people seriously candidates for your business? If not, then stop talking to them, talk to somebody else. Tonight in boot camp, we're going to reveal new ways to actually, in our last session, we talked about new ways to find perfect prospects. LinkedIn, you've got 1 billion, 20 million people that want to make full-time and part-time income. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat. So good morning, Richard, and good morning, Shirley. Good morning, Joanna. The Ray, the February boot camp has been posted. We switched. You've been a student for a long time. And so most of the trainings that you received, the boot camps you received from us over the years, were on one website. And the other, in January, we introduced a new platform. Let me So this is, Ray, this is the new platform, which is different than where we've been putting all the information probably for the last 9 or 10 years. So when you come to this area, you got a library. You click on the library. You can come down to the March boot camp. So we've already had the first session of boot camp, which is loaded up. They're in the process of working on the second one, which we did night before last. But the February boot camp sessions are right here. So you can either watch the video that's interesting. Okay, let me take a picture of this. Let me send that over. And just out of curiosity, let me come back over here. Ah, let me go back to March. Okay, now to watch these last month, you have to go over here to this little double arrow over here. Click on that. Okay, so you all see that? And there's supposed to be some instructions here. So again, to watch the previous month's videos, you click on the double arrow. Problem solved. But thanks for Ray for bringing that to my attention, because I want to make sure other people don't have the same issue. Ray, you have to write to support at maxsteingart.com and let them know. Everybody should have been automatically been moved over. Cheryl, did you get that? Okay. Let me okay. Let me take a look first. Morning, Daryl. Did the size of your images straighten themselves out, or are you still having a problem with that?
It looked like it was working this morning. I posted a few things and they seemed to come out normal.
Sometimes what happens is you inadvertently can adjust the settings. For example, this right here that you're looking at is set at 100%. If I raise it to 110 or 120%, everything is bigger. By the same token, just look at the number up here. Hit control and minus. That's 100. That's 90. That's 80%. And so sometimes inadvertently we end up pushing the wrong button. Gets smaller. When to simplify things, what you can always do is just close everything down, reboot your computer, and when you start it up again, it should all be fine. Now, if you're free at 11, I'm gonna jump back in and we're gonna check your mail. Did you hear anything from LinkedIn yet?
I didn't check this morning yet, but
Okay,
I will
fine.
check as soon as I get off.
Yeah. This is kind of something that you'll really have to be sensitive to, because when you're dealing with any website and they send you confirmation mail, verification mail. You have to respond to it in a timely manner. If you don't, it can mess you up. And the reason behind all of this, it's been necessary because of all the bogus profiles that are popping on Facebook and LinkedIn. And that's why they're doing it. Now, I got a notice here the other day. If I come down here, so for example, this person right here that made a comment to my post. If I bring up her profile, she's telling me that she's having a hard time sending me. It's funny. We've seen these before on LinkedIn. Now they're coming up over here, but someone sent me a message warning me that this person here is not only is it a bogus profile, but they want to put malware on your computer. So again, this is Facebook. So we're seeing more and more of these. Let me come back over here to LinkedIn. Okay, first we're gonna work with Johanna, and then Shirley will hop into you. I'm gonna log out of my account.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Anybody that gets up this early deserves, to get attention. So what are we talking about here?
Well, Tanya has an open to work. She does training for some software for different people in the health field.
Okay, what's her name?
And her name is Tonya M. Illes, I think, ILES.
TANIA?
TONYA.
So which one is she? Is she the first one?
Yeah, she's the first one.
Okay. Okay, now you have to remember that when people put the open to work frame around their photo, it either means they're looking to change jobs, or they don't have a job and they're looking for a new job, or they have a job and they're on LinkedIn to find new customers. So if we come down here, so according to this, she's working. Whoops, she was working until September.
What she told me is that she gets contracts, so she's always looking for a new contract.
Okay,
So I was offering her this as another way to help develop another stream of income.
okay, so
But
let's,
she,
so again, this emphasizes the importance of posting. Okay, because you sent her a connection request and she looked at your profile, she saw some of the things that you posted, and she went, hey, I read your post and it resonates with me. So she accepted you. Okay, now this here, there's a number of thoughts here. And so to make it clear, because you never know what instrument a person's reading your message on. You don't know whether they're
right.
reading it on a desktop or laptop. So this is one thought.
So I should have broken it up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, how long have you been on LinkedIn? How's it working with you? Good. So what are you doing for work right now? Another question, why do you have the open to work frame around your profile? Would also get you almost the same answer. So I train how to use new medical software. I'm in healthcare IT. Okay, now it's kind of interesting because if you look at this, so she's working for this company, Meditech. Thirty-seven experiences. So the question is, does she work for one company? Or it looks like she works for other companies. But if you look at these, she doesn't work in them for very long.
Right. That was what I was trying to get at with her, but I didn't get very far.
Okay. So you like teaching people, supporting them. That's what you do. Okay. Now, right here, more time. What are you looking for? More time and financial freedom so we can travel. Now, the buzzes should be going off in your head. Okay. Because she clearly knows something about network marketing. That financial freedom is a very popular term in network marketing. Okay, so here's what you're doing here. Without knowing that much more about her, okay, would you like to know what I do? Okay, so what do you know about network marketing? Okay, now what you should have done here. What do you know about the network marketing business model? I know a little bit. What you could have done here. Well, okay, so you're doing it here. Avon, I have had experience. So here, I've had experience. Right here, you're going into too much about you when we really, I just remember the answer to your question contains the seeds of the next question. So you say, oh, I've had experience with Avon and Mary Kay. Well, we could have come back and said, well, I'm not surprised. What was your experience? What do you know about it? Um, Again, look at all the eyes. I'm with common sense. You're talking of how did you do with Avon and Mary Kay? You always end with a question. And then you got another question down here. Okay, she didn't pursue them. Okay, so here. Okay, now right now, she's telling you that she likes taking these part-time jobs. I work here,
Right.
I work there, I work here. Well, let me just say right out of the gate here, she's not a prospect. Okay? There are easier people to talk to than her.
All right.
Okay, now, what could we have done different? The whole idea is here. She see this is why it's so important to stick to the scripts, and this is the primary reason why I changed my whole coaching program, because this is the way I used to work. I come in and I try to help my students fix something that didn't need to get messed up in the first place. All right, so let me just come back. When you look at who you're talking to somebody. So she worked here for 3 months. She worked here since last September. Okay. The first question when you're looking at that, okay? First question when you're looking at that. So, I mean, you're going, I bought your ebook to find out about your health crisis. How much did it cost you?
$10.
$10. How long have you been on LinkedIn? See, the question should have been, why did you leave your last job? Why did you leave that last job? Okay. Again, this is not, I'm in healthcare, work remotely, just started traveling again at the end of 2023. Again, the question, why did you leave your last job, would have taken you down a different direction.
Okay.
So you work here, you do all these, you're working here, you're working here. And she doesn't, and she's not, you ask her, she's not interested in taking one job, working for one place permanently. Why? Because what is it about what she does? She likes the freedom. Well, the difference between what she does and what you do, because you have financial freedom too, is that when she leaves one job and she goes to another job, she's not getting paid. With you, in your business, we continuously get paid. You can take off as much time as you want. but you brought up your business here before. You really didn't know some of the groundwork and details about her. And now you're talking about network marketing, but you're not in a position to show her how the benefits of network
Okay.
marketing. And that's the difference. You got to get back. You got to get back to the basics. It's not necessary to buy somebody's book to get to know them. And you might be curious, but you could have learned everything that you needed to learn from her without spending $10. I mean, that $10 here, $10 there, you know, you could be spending you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. But for now, she's not a prospect. Okay.
All right.
And I wouldn't, you got to get back. Next time I come in here, I'm going to take a look at some of the other conversations you're having. And actually, let me do that really quick, because working with Shirley is not going to take that long. So we come back over here. You got a lot of contacts, okay? A lot of people that you could basically restart. Let's come over here to the message area. Okay, so this is where you would basically start the conversation. First question we'd look at is, you know, why do you have the open to work frame? I mean, there's a standard of conversation. Okay, you'll get it. All right, so let me come back over here. Let me unmute Shirley. Shirley, can you hear me? You're in here twice, so I unmuted one of them. You could be on your phone with one. Let's go over to your profile. We'll try the other one. All right. So now they're asking you to verify yourself.
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second. See, you got two. We got two of these. All right. Okay. So let me ask you a question, Shirley. What kind of a mobile phone do you have? Do you have an Apple, an iPhone, or do you have an Android?
A Samsung.
Okay. Let me mute this. All right, unmute this. Okay. So now here's what you have to do. Get out your, now do you have LinkedIn you got the LinkedIn app on your phone? So here's what you're gonna do. Get your phone out and bring up your camera. All right. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on Verify Now. Claim your badge for free by verifying any of the options below. And they say verified members get 60% more profile views. So what you're going to do, verify your identity with clear. We're going to skip the badge for now. You go over here. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take your camera and you're going to hover it over this image here. And when you do that, it's going to bring up your LinkedIn app. Now you need to have your driver's license, your photo ID, front and back, available, because it's going to ask you to take a picture of the front of your driver's license, the back of your driver's license, send it to them. And the other thing that you have to be very aware of is that the name on your driver's license needs to match the name that you have here. Okay? They got to match. If they don't match, then you're not going to be able to verify. It's got to match exactly. So again, verify. Hit this. Then take a picture. Put your camera right over this. Then you're going to scan the QR code here and just follow the steps. And that's how you do it. But again, the name on your driver's license has got to match the name on your profile. So give that a shot. Let me know if you have any issues. I've got some technical people that can help you if you have some issues. But first and foremost, most important thing, Shirley Ann Carter has got to be on your driver's license. Now, I will be back tonight. Whoops. Now, is verified a criteria for qualifying prospects? Not necessarily. And this notion that 60% of people with verified profiles get 60% more. No. Not true. The verification process is designed to do one thing, to show that you're a real person. The contents of your profile, your posts, and everything else will verify or will confirm that you're a real person. For some reason, the people in Canada are having more of an issue with verification than people in the United States. So we'll be back at we'll be back at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Tonight at 9, our third session of boot camp. It's going to open up many of your eyes. I've kept registration for boot camp open till the end of the day in case you all have team members that you want to get on it. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.